the Millennium Tower, a marvel of modern engineering standing tall and proud in the heart of the city. It was a symbol of progress, a beacon of human achievement. But to me, it was something else entirely. A monument to ego and ambition. It was designed to be the tallest, the most advanced, the epitome of architectural prowess. Yet for all its grandeur, it felt cold and impersonal, a steel and glass giant that loomed over the city like a sentinel. 60 floors of steel and glass piercing the clouds. I hated it. Every day I would look up at its towering structure and feel a sense of dread. It was as if the building itself was mocking me, reminding me of my insignificance. But as the building's head IT specialist, I was chained to my desk on the 42nd floor. My job was to ensure that the building's complex systems ran smoothly, from the climate control to the security systems. It was a position of great responsibility, but it felt like a prison. Ironically, my biggest fear wasn't a system crash, but the elevators, these sleek, modern contraptions that everyone else seemed to admire. They were a marvel of technology, designed to whisk people up and down the building with incredible speed and efficiency. They were sleek, silent, and moved with unnerving speed. The sensation of being lifted so quickly, so smoothly, was disconcerting. It felt unnatural, as if the laws of physics were being bent to the will of the building. Everyone else marveled at their efficiency. They would step into the elevators without a second thought, chatting and laughing as they were whisked away to their destinations. To them, it was just another convenience, a testament to the building's advanced design. I, however, felt a shiver down my spine every time I stepped inside one. The smooth, silent motion was unnerving, and the thought of being suspended so high above the ground was terrifying. It was as if the elevator was a living entity, a predator waiting to pounce. They were too smooth, too quiet, like stepping into a predator's mouth. The doors would close with a soft hiss, sealing me inside. The sensation of being lifted so quickly, so effortlessly, was disorienting. It felt as if the elevator was swallowing me whole. Little did I know, my fear was not entirely unfounded. The building, with all its technological marvels, had a dark secret, a secret that would soon turn my fear into a living nightmare. It started subtly, a slight shudder during ascent, a barely perceptible sideways jolt. People dismissed it as their imagination. I, however, knew better. These machines were German-engineered, calibrated to the nanometer. They didn't shudder. They didn't jolt. Then came the rumors. People claimed the elevator moved diagonally. Others swore they'd gone down to the lobby, only to end up back on their original floor. The rumors were met with amusement. Me? I started taking the stairs. One Tuesday it happened. Elevator car number 12, the one I always avoided, disappeared. 1 minute it was on the 50th floor, the next gone, vanished without a trace. The building panicked. Evacuation was ordered, except me. Someone had to stay and check the system. Hours I spent hunched over my terminal, the city lights twinkling ominously below. There was no logical explanation, no power surge, no system malfunction. Elevator car number 12 had simply ceased to exist, and then it reappeared, empty, on the 42nd floor, my floor. The doors slid open with a hiss, revealing a dimly lit interior. Against my better judgment, I stepped inside. The control panel flickered erratically. Floor numbers jumped in random sequences. Then the lights went out, plunging me into absolute darkness. A bone-jarring lurch, a feeling of weightlessness, and then silence. When the lights flickered back on, I was met with a sight that defied logic, defied reality. The doors opened not onto the familiar hallway of the 42nd floor, but onto a vista so alien, so breathtakingly bizarre, that for a moment I thought I'd lost my mind. Section 5. Emerald skies and crystal sands. An emerald green sky stretched out before me, ablaze with two suns. One a fiery orange, the other a cool, pulsating blue. The sky was a mesmerizing canvas, constantly shifting and changing hues as the suns moved across it. The air shimmered with an otherworldly luminescence, casting a surreal glow over everything it touched. I stepped out onto a beach of shimmering crystal-like sand, so fine it felt like powdered silk beneath my feet. Each step I took left a delicate imprint which quickly faded as the sand seemed to flow back into place. The beach stretched endlessly in both directions, meeting the horizon in a seamless blend of land and sky. The sand sparkled under the twin suns, creating a dazzling display of light and colour. Towering above the beach were trees that resembled giant mushrooms, their caps glowing with an internal light. These bioluminescent giants cast a soft, ethereal glow over the landscape, creating an enchanting forest of light. Strange, winged creatures, unlike anything I'd ever seen, soared through the air, their wings catching the light and reflecting it in a dazzling array of colours. They moved with a grace and agility that was mesmerizing to watch. As they flew, they left trails of sparkling dust in their wake, adding to the magical atmosphere of this alien world. The landscape was both beautiful and terrifying, a perfect blend of the familiar and the unknown. It was a place that defied description, a world that seemed to exist outside the bounds of reality. Every moment spent here was utterly exhilarating, a constant reminder of the wonders that lay beyond our own world. I ventured further into this impossible world, drawn by an invisible force. The air hummed with a low vibration, and I could hear whispers carried on the wind, whispers in a language I didn't understand, but felt resonating deep within my bones. The ground was covered in vegetation unlike anything I'd ever seen, luminous ferns, giant flowers that pulsed with light, and trees that seemed to breathe, their trunks expanding and contracting with a slow, rhythmic pulse. Every step I took was a step into the unknown, every breath a gamble. As I walked, the landscape shifted, the beach giving way to a forest of towering crystal formations that caught and refracted the light of the two suns, creating a dazzling kaleidoscope of colours. And then, through the shifting patterns of light and shadow, I saw it. A city, but not a city made of concrete and steel. This city was fluid, ephemeral, its buildings formed from the very light itself, constantly shifting, changing like a living, breathing entity. The whispers on the wind grew stronger as I approached, urging me forward, beckoning me to enter this city of shifting shadows. I reached out, my hand passing through a wall that shimmered and rippled like the surface of a pond. I stepped through into a realm where reality seemed to bend and twist, where the laws of physics no longer applied. As I walked the streets of this impossible city, I saw reflections of myself in the shimmering surfaces of the buildings, but the reflections were wrong. They were me, yet not me, older, wiser, with a look in their eyes that sent chills down my spine. And then I understood. It was as if a veil had been lifted from my eyes, revealing a reality that had always been there, just beyond my grasp. The realization hit me like a tidal wave, overwhelming and exhilarating all at once. I had been living in a world of shadows, of half-truths and illusions, but now everything was clear. The path ahead was daunting, filled with uncertainties and challenges, but it was also brimming with possibilities. I felt a surge of determination, a burning desire to uncover the secrets that lay hidden in this enigmatic world, this impossible city. It wasn't just a place. It was a living, breathing entity, pulsating with energy and life. Every corner, every alleyway held a story, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. The architecture was unlike anything I'd ever seen, a blend of the familiar and the fantastical, creating a landscape that was both awe-inspiring and disorienting. The city seemed to stretch infinitely, its boundaries undefined, as if it existed in a realm beyond the constraints of time and space. It was a reflection, a possibility, a glimpse into something far greater, far stranger than I could have ever imagined. The city was a mirror, reflecting not just the physical world, but the innermost depths of my soul. It was a place where dreams and reality intertwined, where the impossible became possible. As I wandered through its streets, I felt a profound connection to this place, as if it was a part of me, and I a part of it. The boundaries between self and surroundings blurred, creating a sense of unity and oneness. And the elevator, that cursed, magnificent machine, it wasn't just broken, it was a key to unlocking the mysteries of this world, to accessing realms beyond my wildest dreams. The symbols on the control panel were cryptic, yet they seemed to call out to me, urging me to decipher their meaning. The elevator was a gateway, a portal to infinite possibilities, each door leading to a different reality, a different version of the world. It was both terrifying and exhilarating. The thought of stepping into the unknown, of embracing the uncertainty and the adventure that lay ahead, a key to infinite doors, infinite possibilities. Each door represented a choice, a path that I could take, each leading to a different outcome, a different destiny. The corridor seemed to stretch on forever, a labyrinth of potential futures, each more intriguing and mysterious than the last. The weight of the decision was immense, but so was the thrill of the unknown. I felt a sense of liberation, of freedom, knowing that I had the power to shape my own destiny, to choose my own path in this boundless world. And my journey, it seemed, had just begun. With each step I felt a sense of purpose, a drive to explore and discover. The world was vast and full of wonders, and I was determined to uncover them all. The path ahead was uncertain, but that was part of the allure, the thrill of the unknown, the excitement of discovery. It all fueled my desire to keep moving forward. I was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, to embrace the adventure and the mystery of this incredible journey. The whispers, I realized they weren't just in the wind, they were the voices of the city, the echoes of its past and the murmurs of its future. They spoke of secrets and hidden truths, of paths yet to be taken and destinies yet to be fulfilled. The whispers were a guide, a beacon, leading me towards the unknown. They filled me with a sense of wonder and curiosity, urging me to delve deeper, to uncover the mysteries that lay hidden in the shadows. They were in my head, urging me to explore, to discover, to lose myself in the infinite wonders of this impossible world. The city was a playground of the mind, a place where imagination and reality intertwined. Every corner held a new adventure, every alleyway a new mystery. The possibilities were endless, and I was eager to explore them all. The whispers were my guide, my companion, leading me through the labyrinth of this incredible world. I felt a sense of excitement and anticipation, ready to embrace the journey and the discoveries that lay ahead. And with a heart full of trepidation and a mind reeling with possibilities, I decided to listen. The journey ahead was daunting, but it was also filled with promise. The city was a canvas, and I was the artist, ready to paint my own destiny. The whispers were my muse, guiding me towards the unknown, urging me to embrace the adventure and the mystery of this incredible world. I felt a sense of determination and resolve, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The journey was just beginning, and I was ready to take the first step. The elevator to another world was open, and I, for one, was ready to step inside. The glowing lights beckoned, promising new adventures and discoveries. The journey ahead was uncertain, but that was part of the allure. The thrill of the unknown, the excitement of discovery, it all fueled my desire to keep moving forward. I was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, to embrace the adventure and the mystery of this incredible journey. The elevator doors closed behind me, and with a sense of anticipation and excitement, I stepped into the unknown, ready to uncover the secrets of this impossible world.